What is up, guys? My name's Loverfella and welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. So today is probably going to be a weirder video, and actually the next week is probably going to be weird in kind of a way. So it's actually midterm week for me coming up, and so right now I'm playing this game, making this video current day. So like when you see this is like actually my outfit for the day. Like this is what I'm doing today. And basically, guys, this midterm week I'm going to have a lot of studying to do, and I actually got really behind on pre-recording videos for the week. Usually I have like a couple days of like pre-recorded videos and stuff. Unfortunately today I don't. Looks like Joshy G's on right now, but unfortunately I do not have pre-recorded stuff, so I'm going to do my best to get stuff taken care of for you guys. Gamify that so you can see these a little bit better. But today what we're going to work on is a little bit of base upgrades, and I have some really cool base designs I've been thinking about the past few days. But as you guys know, this is what our base is looking like right now. And I basically told the tribe, oh wow, that's already full actually. I told the tribe mates to start filling these things up to their max capacity. So we just want these as full as we can just because it's a pain to fill them up. So I said, get as much fertilizer in them as you can. And so I'm going to walk around and fill these up real quick. So I don't know if you guys can see chat right now, but they're all talking. I joined the server and my Steam username is Loverfella. And so people are like, oh, Loverfella, is that the YouTuber? Exactly what I didn't want to happen. So I should probably change my Steam name because I hate when people I play with watch me, because then they kind of use it against me and that's not really fun. But I'm probably going to change my Steam username, but it's kind of funny. So if you see the chat pop up here and there, they're like, is that him? Is that him? And my user or my name on whatever. It's kind of funny. So okay, they're not full, but they have a decent amount of fertilizer in them, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now, today, let me show you guys what I want to do. So, first off, let's take a look at our base, alright? This is kind of weird because I thought of this in class a couple of days ago, and I know I probably should have been paying attention in my hydraulics modeling class, but instead, I was sitting there thinking about this base. So people are going to rate us with stegos, right? But there's not, what the heck? There's not a super easy way to get around stegosaurus building, like, or stegosaurus attacks. So I'm thinking this really weird Plant X design I'm thinking of that I could build. I'm going to show you guys real quick. It might potentially be the stego stopper. And I also have another build that will work, some turret tower designs, but this one is kind of like the front beginning part of it. So it's kind of hard to explain to you, so that's why I have to show you. And then back here, we're trying to figure out what to do. So I'd love some ideas because the back side's probably not necessarily the weakest part, but oh, that was a serious freaking lag right there. It's not the weakest part, but it's kind of weak compared to the rest of the base. So let's get some ideas from you guys if you're watching this video, because I have the front taken care of. But if someone were to fly in the back, I feel like, I mean, it would be hard because the turrets can still shoot down. So I have to take care of all those, so it's not going to be super easy, but I think it's possible they could get in back here. So give me some backwards ideas to protect that. Maybe some spikes. Alright, quick detour from our little base excursion adventure. I don't even think excursion is the right word for that, but I found a red drop, so we're going to go try to snatch this, see if we get something good. Recently I got this sweet shotgun from it, from a red drop around our base, so hopefully we'll get something nice here on this one. And even more, hopefully, no one's online. But it's a Sunday, so there's a good chance we'll have some competition for this one. Alright, looks like we are home free. Let's see what this bad boy is. 1 second here. It is a blueprint for a primitive saddle and a blueprint for a ramshackle saddle for a red drop? What? Also, I don't know if you guys knew this. I need a lot of wood for what I'm about to build, but you can actually hold your tools in the back of a griffin, and you can like walk up to trees and like harvest them on the griffin's back and just like run around and just smack them like that. So you don't even have to get off. You don't have to unload anything into your griffin. Might be one of the easier ways to actually harvest. The only problem is you can't do third person. It's kind of how I play. But I mean, look at that. That's like sweet. So like my weight is too high, but I can just keep going, press F, and then just transfer it inside of them. So it's really easy. Okay, so here, let me explain what I'm doing real quick before I get too into this. The way our base is set up is that if someone's down here, got a little stuff in my very swollen throat, excuse me. People can stand here and they can actually lay down, and some turrets won't be able to shoot them, except for the ones on top, because the ground's going to be able to kind of block it there. So what I'm thinking is we take these little platforms here, and we create this like kind of a line, like a 1x1 line, or like 1x10. It goes all the way across one of the skinnier sections here. Now that I'm looking at it, it might not actually be that good of an idea, but it's basically gonna, oh, something's taking damage down there. I don't know what that is, but it's basically gonna be like a little line with ramps on it. So I'm doing this out of thatch, so it's a little bit less expensive. Looks like I can't take this one over anymore. And basically it's gonna be like this with a ramp on it, and then on that ramp I'm gonna see if I can put a Plant X. That way, to get over the ramp, you have to walk up a Plant X while it's shooting you, and you guys will see. Alright, almost done crafting everything I need, but I actually just found one more red drop, so I'm going to go snag this guy real quick, and hopefully I don't get something completely crappy on this one. But that's one of the benefits of our location up here, even though, oh, it looks like a little redness over there, not sure what that's about. Even though it's like not the greatest location ever, a lot of people fly by it and stuff. It's right next to red drops, and so you can never pass that up. So you get a few good red drops, you can get some fantastic items out of it, and then that can be a whole game changer in itself. Also, one of my friends just texted me. You guys remember that video I made a few days ago called like Loverfella base tour made delete in 24 hours, which is like the most clickbaity thing in the world? She just texted me and she's like actually was like, I cannot believe you actually did that because it was so clickbaity. That just makes me happy. All right, pretty decent. Okay, no, that's not decent. Got a crappy gun and another crappy saddle. So our red drop luck has not been there lately, but let me show you guys what we're doing real quick, and hopefully you guys will like what I'm trying to say here, and hopefully I can explain it well enough that you guys understand what's happening. Okay, here is the anti-stego design idea I have that we're going to test out. So we have all these thatch foundations here. They were just here to flatten the ground at first, right? Most of them are still here to just make it even, because it's kind of annoying to have all these weird bumps and hills here, and there's no way to terraform an arc. So the idea is we're going to make an entire wall like this. See how these things go all the way across? We're going to do this all the way over to here, and I haven't yet gone all the way. I just did like a couple just to test it out first. And then we're going to take ramps, and we're going to put these ramps, looks like a little wyvern egg in there. We're going to put these ramps on the thatch foundations. And so what we're going to do is, I can't do it yet because I don't have walls, we are going to make them lean up. So, okay, so let me explain what we have here. This is just a giant wall with a whole bunch of ramps on it. It's not finished yet because I'm still testing things. And the original idea was that it was going to go up like this. You were going to ride your stego up, then ride it down. And on both sides, we were going to have plant X, large crop plots. But you can't actually use large crop plots on these sloped ramps, which is kind of unfortunate. I didn't really expect that. Kind of a bummer. So here we are on the back of a stego, guys. You know these are the new meta, and my idea was stego is going to walk up to this while being shot with Plan X, and I thought in my mind that when it walked on this, when it walked up the ramp, watch my hands here in the corner, thought it would walk up the ramp and the angle of the stego would change. That would let you get a clean shot at the stegosaurus, but it looks like there's no real angle change here. It looks like the stego literally just kind of lifts up a little bit, at least at one ramp high. See how it kind of angles back like that? That's what I wanted on the front end. Because when they lean down, when he's aiming down like this, then my guess is that the character is going to be more exposed, right? The character is going to be more exposed than if he was just flat on the ground. So my idea was to kind of like re-angle the stegosaurus to make it a little bit easier. Like there it is. That's a perfect example. To re-angle it, that way it's easier for the bullets up there to hit. And while walking up this ramp, he would get hit by turrets. But it looks like this may or may not be tall enough, because by the time he walks through this all the way, by the time they get over it, they walk across the edge. Actually, it might not be able to make it, it looks like. Yeah, okay, he can. By the time they walk across the edge, you know, it's like 5 seconds. The character's probably not going to die, especially if they have decent armor. So it might take too tall. But if I make it too tall, then basically it's a giant wall people can use to defend themselves from, unless I have turrets lined on it. So that did not work at all. But my next idea is, maybe we do make it too tall, then make a platform up on top. So we'll make a ramp go up again, and then have like a giant wall across the top line with turrets and Plan X, and then something along those lines. But really, it's kind of a work in progress. I'm just trying to design something new that can work on the stego meta, trying to take care of that. So definitely can use some work, definitely can use some ideas from you guys. If you have like a really cool stego turret or a build or a video you want to recommend, share it with me and we will try to implement it here and try to create something really cool, because I think this could be really powerful. And the reason I'm putting it here is because the only way up to our base other than flying is by walking up this little crevice over here. Like on the side of that wall, there's like a little road that leads up here, so they might blow through here and then have to walk across this again. So it's got some potential, but I need to figure out the kinks and make sure it works a little bit better. So unfortunately, we have not yet found our anti-stego solution. Now, one idea I do have is to make turret towers that have these around the outside that just kind of shoot straight down, which should work pretty well. And I'm thinking of putting those inside of this, like kind of maybe like put one here, and then put one like over here, and then put one over here. So no matter where they walk, they're getting shot at different angles. So I'm trying to think about trying to play with angles, trying to play with the way the stego walks. That way we can hit people on just different than just like walking like this. Because I'm just pretty sure if we can get them to angle right, if we can get them to kind of sit like how I had it earlier for a little bit, it's going to be pretty powerful. So guys, that is what we have for today. It wasn't completely a finished build. It didn't really get where I wanted it to go. Got to do some more brainstorming in class today and figure out what's the plan with that. So leave me some comments, help me out, we'll help each other. and then upvote ones that are useful. And I think together with our 10,000 people that are watching these, we'll figure out some fantastic anti-stego base designs. Guys, I love you. Don't forget to spread the love, and as always, I'll see you tomorrow.